Hi, welcome back. Hope you all are doing good and safe. As slowly we are moving towards sentence making. We are just one step away from proper sentence framing. And you know what's that? That's verb, means action words. Once you learn all verbs and how to use those while speaking in all three tenses, means past, present, and future, it means you are ready to speak Hindi. In this chapter, I'll explain few more pronouns like my, your, our, his, etc. Also, we will learn how to use to and from in a sentence with these pronouns. Let's move. This is the chapter 4. As you can see here, I have mentioned Hindi meanings for my, your, our, his, her, and their, and shown the same how to use in the sentences also. It will be more clear once I explain. So let's start. The first column is for English words, second Hindi meaning, then example, Hindi translation, Hindi script. Now, the first one is my. The meaning of my is mera, meri, or mere. Here we have to use three sounds. How to categorize the sounds? I'll explain you with the help of example. The first example is this is my pencil. As you can see, I am notifying the pencil word. Whose pencil is this? Answer is the pencil is mine or this is my pencil. So, based on the object like pencil, pen, or something else, we categorize the things either in the feminine or in the masculine. Although the pencil word is a neutral, we consider it neutral, but while speaking in Hindi, we will consider it in the feminine. So, based on the feminine, we will use the meri sound. If the object lies in the category of masculine, then we have to use mera. And if the thing or object comes in the category of plural or respect, then we have to use mere sound. Let me give an example. This is my pencil. यह मेरी pencil है. We are considering pencil here in the feminine, so the sound मेरी will come. Now, I'll explain you how to use a sound like mera या आपका with the next example. Your is called आपका, आपकी और आपके. Here also three sounds we have to use. Example, this is your pen. So pen we are going to consider it in the masculine. So here the sound will come का, आपका. यह आपका पेन है. R. R is called Hamara, Hamari, Hamare. Due to space problem, I have given it Hamara, Re, and Re. Example, she is our teacher. वह हमारी टीचर हैं. Hindi translation is वह हमारी टीचर हैं. You have noticed here is. I have given Hindi meaning है for is. But the Hindi meaning for is hai. But as we are considering teacher, we are talking with respect, so we have to use hai sound. The next thing is hamari. Why I have used here hamari? Because the teacher, if she, we are using she, female teacher, then we have to say hamari ya meri ya aapki, like that. If the teacher is male, then we can say mere ya hamare. In that, a sound will come. Why? Because we have to show respect for the teacher. Next, his or her. For his or her, the same meaning will be there. I have given here too. Why? Because based on the person is near or the person is far. For example, iska, iski, iske. If the person is near, then you can say iska, iski, or iske. But the ka, ki, ke sound will be based on the object. For example, like you are talking about which object. Example, these are his shirts. ये इसकी shirts हैं. Is means somebody who is nearby. Iski and ki, because again the shirt we are considering in the feminine. कैटेगरी, ये इसकी शर्ट्स हैं. नेक्स्ट, इफ समवन इज फॉर, उसका, उसकी, उसके. दीज आर हर बैंगल्स, ये उसकी बैंगल्स हैं. मीन्स समवन इज फॉर एंड बैंगल्स अगेन वी आर कंसिडरिंग इन द फेमिनिन कैटेगरी, सो उसकी बैंगल्स हैं. Now let me give you one more example. This is his bag. Bag we consider in the masculine category, so it will be का. ये उसका बैग है. There. There and his or her. Only the minor difference is na. We have to use in. For his or her, we are using is. For there, we have to use in or un. The sound will be same again. Inka, inki, inke. If someone is near, if someone is far, unka, unki, unke. This inka, inki, unke you can use for the singular person also if you want to speak for someone with respect. Example, it's their dog. ये इनका dog है. So there you can use for plural also, and there you can use for someone to show respect also. Dog. As dog we consider in the masculine, so inka. Here I have given in the second example key sound. It's their cat. ये उनकी cat है, because cat we consider in the feminine. This is the slide in which I am going to explain for me, for you, for us, for him, for them. For is called in Hindi liye, and in the sentences it is used with ke except for me and for us. Here is a standard sound which is used with for you, for him, for them. It means the sound ka ki is not used with for. Let me explain the whole slide. The first one is for me, meaning is mere liye. The meaning is mere liye. This dress is for me. यह dress मेरे लिए है. How to frame the sentence? You can go through my first slide, second slide. In that, I have explained very well how to use auxiliary verbs. Because if you go directly through my chapter 4, then you might be getting some confused, like where we have to use is, where we have to use my, all these things. So, again, I am saying my all chapters are related with each other with the previous one. So, always go through my last chapters going through any new chapter. Now, the next word is for you. आपके लिए. This gift is for you. यह गिफ्ट आपके लिए है. For us. हमारे लिए. This book is for us. यह बुक हमारे लिए है. For him. इसके और उसके. Again, the concept is if someone is near इसके and someone is far, then उसके. This pen is for him. यह पेन इसके लिए है, और if someone is far, यह पेन उसके लिए है. For them. Again the same concept, इनके और उनके लिए. This shirt is for them. ये शर्ट इनके लिए है. ये शर्ट उनके लिए है. And the in and un you can use for someone for whom you want to show the respect also. This is the last slide of my chapter 4, in which I have explained to and from, how to use to and from. For example, to me, to him, to you, to us, from me, from you, from us, from him. Basic difference is for to we have to use ko sound, and for from we have to use say. I'll explain. The first one is to me. To me is called mujhe, or in an informal way you can say mujhko also, but I would suggest you go for mujhe. For example, give it to me, mujhe de dijiye. But I'll not explain the verbs here. So let me concentrate on the to and from. To me, मुझे. To you, आपको. To us, हमें और हमको. But wherever I have mentioned go in bracket, that is in an informal way, for which I will suggest don't go for that. Means if you have to use ko sound, then you have to remove the a sound, except aap, except you. So to you, aapko, this is the standard. Now to us, you can say hame or humko, hame or humko. To him or her, isse or usse. If you have to use ko, then you have to say isko or usko. Isko means someone is near, usko means someone is far. To her, to her. Isse, usse. Again, if you have to use ko, isko or usko. To them, inhe or unhe. Then you have to say the he sound, inko or unko. But again, I'll say you just try to learn without the ko sound except you. Let me explain one more time. To me, मुझे. To you, आपको. To us, हमें. To him or her, इसे, उसे. To them, इन्हें, उन्हें. Now, from. From me, मुझ से. From you, आप से. From us, हम से. From him, इससे or उससे. Again depends on the extent where the person is. From her, again the same. For him or her, mostly we are using the same, इससे or उससे. From them, इनसे or उनसे. Instead of them, you can use the same sound for your elders also. At last, I want to say one more thing. As exceptions are always there, similarly, here also the same. Like talk to him. In that, for to, ko will not be used. In this case, say will be used. But these kind of situations are very rare, that you will learn with the time and practice. Now, finally, we reach to end of the chapter 4. Did you notice one thing here? You can see that I didn't give any sentence example here. Why? Because if I want to say even a basic sentence using these words, for example, give it to him or take from him, so I have to use the verb, means give and take, etc., which we will learn in our next chapter. So, one more time, I would like to say go through all these 3 slides. Try to learn, try to understand the concept, so that in my next chapter directly I can start from the verbs and I can teach you how to use the verbs in all these 3 tenses: past, present, and future. So, guys, at last I want to say, I want to repeat all the basic things before making a sentence using verbs. I have explained from the chapter 1 till now. You all are requested to go through my all chapters once, so that when you will be start speaking or making sentences, proper sentences using verbs and this to, from, far, near, then you should not be having any confusion. Now the time to say goodbye. Wish you a happy tomorrow, safe tomorrow. If you like my videos, kindly post your comments, kindly like my video. If you didn't subscribe my channel, kindly subscribe to learn Hindi in an organized and simplified way. Thank you. Bye bye.